G'day trader, Sam here from Trade to Prosper. Today is Thursday, the 11th of May 2023. Here to give you a crypto update on render from the macro perspective. If you look at this chart, you can see that was a double, we had a double top there, obviously pulled back deep. And what we have is another one. So we had three, double, triple top, and this is the blow off top. This is a fake out, so you can't go anymore. Now, let me explain a few things from a Fibonacci perspective so you understand how we look at Fibonacci. Okay, so this swing high, swing low type of Fibonacci, let's just get it out. We'll see. No, I didn't want that. I wanted that there. So I did this from the bottom to the top to the bottom. We got our 0.618, perfect. 0.5 is there, and so on. So that's one business case as to why it's resistance. Okay. The other one is an up channel, break up above the channel, then pulling back into the channel. So you can see how that's working. So it's becoming bearish. You can argue from my early wave perspective that this is another correction. If you look at Bitcoin in the past, very similar to Bitcoin, all-time high in 62K range, and then we've got the 68K range. Similar structure in that sense. So there is that kind of scenario. When we add the other Fibonacci, so if we count this as 1 all the way 0, you can see how this has confluence with previous highs. So looking at the 0.618, it's there. This also looks like a support. It looks like it's a 618 level with support and resistance type of thing. So this extension, this level of 1, once it's broken, it's going to be bearish. You can look at this as a Wyckoff structure, where that is the base, and this was a reaccumulation and then the blow off top. So it's likely to come down if we break this trend line. We've broken the moving averages, so this trend line is the last straw before it comes down. And you can look at this as a bit of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and it's going to come down. So that neckline is very important there. Looking at that scenario, there's more to come. Let's do this. This Fibonacci. So from the high to the, let's do this. So if we're looking downwards, we've got a swing low to high, and we've got a Fib 1 there as well, which is also really lined up, and you can see how all the Fibonacci is being lined up. So I like this scenario where we get a few things, and this area is contention where it's likely to drop. And if this is a rising channel or rising wedge, either way you want to look at it, these are the targets. Yep. So for the breakdown, this could be a macro reaccumulation, and that's our selling climax, and this is our spring level. So this could, or it can go there. So we've got two levels of interest. So I think the alts are going to be pulling back a lot, and the render is still in a reaccumulation structure. If it breaks down, then this is where it's going to come down. But I do feel like this is going to be a nice entry for double top, and really, it really depends on what Bitcoin's doing at the time. So that's my view on that. Now, let me put you two cases as well. This one first. No, not that one. This one here. So from a macro perspective, we potentially have this as well, supporting it. That's our A, that's our B, that's our C, and we come back down. So this is giving us a good level. B is right there, so if we drop below that, then it's going to go further down. So this structure is showing us that it's bearish. We dropped the level of A significantly, and so that's a bearish case. And the other one is this. So if we bring this here, swing failure pattern, just applying it to this section here. So that's our X. That's our A, that's our B, our C, and you can see D is there, and we're pretty much getting a rejection. And so we are likely to keep coming down. And that this also could fill in the head and shoulders scenario as well. That's the left shoulder, that's the head, that's the right shoulder type of thing. D hasn't come down below this neckline yet, so D could still come down, and then back. If it comes back up, we'll look for the short. So those are the real reasons why we're looking bearish at the moment. Conditions is that we break this level here, and then we look for to keep trading it further down. At the moment, it is a downward momentum. If we look at this from a indicator perspective, let's see what time frame. Let's look on the daily. So this is showing that it's definitely bearish or downward momentum. There's no momentum to the upside, so I can just hide that. This is on the bottom of the Bollinger Band for the RSI, so there might be a bit of support here. These are different indicators. Let's see what this one does. Not interested in that. Now let's put in the RSI. You can see clearly that we did break this level. That is bearish. So that lines up with this trend line here. Give or take, yep, it does. Perfect. So this is a rising wedge. The breakdown is that. So the next target is the root of that rising wedge. So if we get rid of that, you can see that is the target, and then we'll see what takes place. But definitely, I feel like it's going to drop further down. But as you know, that is a channel there as well. There we go. There we go. So we've got our 3 touch points. So that's definitely an important level. We break down that, and we are likely to keep coming down to a selling climax. All right. So that's another RSI perspective. And if we look on the weekly, let's see how weekly is looking. We don't have much data, but even the weekly's got a double top. Okay. So that's why it's also a good reason to sell. So that's pretty much. Now, from a weekly perspective, if we drop this, guys, we think it's going to come down a lot. So that makes a good case where this is going to potentially keep coming down this level and potentially down there as well with the 1.618 level. So here we go. So we need a bounce, but then it's likely to keep coming down. And from an RSI perspective, we should get a bounce there. But this is where it's going to be difficult. Bearish divergence taking place right now. Here we go. We got that. And we got this. So if that breaks, pretty much down it goes. Obviously, strong support there. Good level of 618. Should get a bounce. If it goes through it in the daily, then that's not good. So also pretty much bearish at the moment. And yeah, I'm bearish as well. So just looking for good entries at the moment. There is none. Talk to you soon. Give me a like and share. Come and join our YouTube channel. Talk to you. Bye.